Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Hold up, Arsenal fans. I'm definitely not hating here. I'm not trying to hate. Trust. No, I'm just lying. I'm actually hating. I'm not gonna lie. I just got this from someone from school. It's like from Mardi Gras, like some Louisiana Carnival stuff. I live in Texas. As much as the Prem looks very competitive this year, it looks like no one actually wants to win the Prem. Liverpool, after a title-winning season during the start of the Arne Slot era and of course understandable unfortunate events, have left the club scrambling for 5th and 6th place this season. Chelsea are more focused this year on their main objective: aging men.
In English, manage, if you split the two words, it's man, age. You're aging men.
City are currently not at their best at their standard this season, and they've gone on a terrible start to this season to the point where Pep has had multiple midlife crises live.
I want to hurt myself.
Get this man to a hospital, now!
United, like I said last video, had a bad start as well. But after sacking manager Ruben Amorim, former player and captain Michael Carrick picked up the pieces and got the ball rolling again. They're currently the only Premier League side to be unbeaten this year. Not the whole season, this year, I had to specify.
Whole world, look around you. Look at this. We created it.
And we will definitely not have any controversy whatsoever that would shed any bad light on the club. For fuck's sake.
The good days are coming.
And as for Tottenham, we don't talk about Tottenham. Shout out Villa and Brentford, man. They're actually doing the thing. They cooking for real. You might be wondering, with all this chaos going on and Arsenal being the most consistent and defensively sound out of all of these teams I just mentioned this year, how are they, the international gooners? Y'all might need to find a better name, I'm not gonna lie. How are they gonna bottle the league when they've been on top of the league for a damn near 7 months? Or is it finally their year to actually give them hope?
These games before! I said I played these games before!
Over the past few seasons, Arsenal have gone from a banter club and are still trying to recover from their post-Wenger days to a club that, from stats alone, have become one of the most consistent teams and best teams in England. As much as the fans can be annoying sometimes,
I'm telling you right now, we're gonna win the Champions League! I'm telling you!
I can't lie, they've been consistent in being in the top 5 for the last 4 to 5 seasons. Arteta has built a rock-solid defense with the likes of Gabriel and Saliba. Also with them knowing how to control games and press through Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice, Mikel Merino, and their star boy Bukayo Saka. The man is pushing 25 and is still calling bro Starboy.
Folks ain't gonna keep being patient with you. That playful person that the Buffalo City by storm in his first interview, and he sat down and was like, yeah, I love cookies, and he had the whole, that was all cool, but we give that grace to young players. Big dog, you supposed to be our #1.
Come on now.
And you're playing like a bum.
Bet you better catch that ball.
I bet you better start doing your job.
For large stretches for the recent campaign, they've genuinely looked like the best team in the league, and they look like they could go very far and actually achieve what they haven't done in the last 2 decades. The last time they won the league, I was like 6 months old. Yeah, I already know I just dated myself right there.
Dude, what the f? Why are you f***ing here, man? You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.
With all the transfers and tactical adjustments they've done for the last few years, they haven't quite gotten to the promised line yet. Yeah, they've had a couple of successes with the FA Cup and the Community Plate, which don't really count. I'll be honest with you. That FA Cup that we won literally 2 years ago, that counts. That counts, okay? And then we won back to back, okay? That counts. I'm just saying. But winning the league, of course, isn't just about being the best team during the Christmas period. And that's where winners are separated from title contenders. And Arsenal, unfortunately, haven't been that for a very long time. And there are reasons, I believe, why it's been that way. Is it because they haven't subscribed? One of the biggest reasons Arsenal falls short of getting the league title is the simple factor: pressure. When a club has been borderline mediocre for almost a generation, it's easier and more comfortable mentally to feel like you're gonna stay on the top forever when you're actually chasing for the title. It's not about just questioning their work ethic, because I think these guys work very hard to be in the position that they're in. When they've been leading for so long, every game feels like a final, especially when you got City running in your back. You've seen Arsenal struggle when they're expected to win majority of their games every single week when they count. They literally drew with Wolves, and City have a game in hand and another game to actually surpass them if they win it. Suddenly, every draw feels like a loss, because you know it's gonna bite them in the ass when they start battling it out with mental health violator Joseph Hussein Guardiola. Compare that to a team like Manchester City. Regardless of their alleged 115 charges, they've been there before. They've been terrorizing the league multiple times and won the league even when Liverpool had 97 points. They understand the grind and how ugly it gets when you have to win matches in March up to May. Arsenal are still learning that method, and it's something that you don't really just get from just winning once. Like I said, it's not that they aren't talented, but it's more of a mental side that they still have to crack, and maybe it happens this season, but we'll never know. They have to change their mentality over 38 games. Another reason that I noticed, especially for them, and which has plagued them for a couple of years, is squad depth as well. I remember when they used to have Shkodran Mustafi as a starter in the back. Arsenal starting 11 is very good, but the Prem isn't just won by your best 11. When you don't have players that complement with your starting 11, it gets harder and harder to compete for the league. Liverpool and City are known for this, and they've always had elite pieces that could complement their starting talent, even if one of them needed load management or they were just injured for like long stretches of time. Literally, Liverpool have Ekitike and literally Isak just sitting on the bench. I'm not gonna lie, they literally wasted 150 mil, but that's just my opinion. Arsenal has struggled with this for over a decade. At least this year they improved their depth with getting Eberechi Eze, Martin Zubimendi, and Victor Gyökeres from Sporting. We don't talk about notorious Mandem FC leader Noni Madueke. The drop off in certain positions can be very noticeable, and in the Premier League, being slightly off is enough to drop points. One bad month in April can undo everything that you've done from August to even February. I'ma be real, ever since I watched that Arsenal United game, I realized one thing as well. This team doesn't really have a big factor player yet that can actually create clutch moments when it matters. I wouldn't even slander Glock 14 just yet, but he hasn't really adapted heavily into the squad yet for them to look at him as a big game player. Like I would rather accidentally give him an assist to actually pass to him. They need to win when they're not playing well, grind out matches when the momentum shifts. They need that Fergie time aura, get me? And until Arsenal proves that they can consistently do that in the final stretches of a season, people will keep asking the same question: when will they ever go over the finish line? Now, to be fair, this current version of Arsenal has been better than previous versions stat wise. I mean, keep in mind, these guys had Marwa and Shamak up front. Even though they're young, they do have a little bit of experience. They've been in these races before, and hopefully they've learned from these painful lessons. So is it possible this year that they can actually flip the script? And when I say that, trust me, I don't want that to happen. I'm hate watching here. I'm not holding back. I had to see Tottenham win a trophy against my own team in a European final. United's gonna cook in the last few games, trust. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's gonna be their year, or is it just gonna be the same story once again? Comment your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching, and leave a like so the algorithm can send you more bangers like this. Trust me, I hate saying this, but it got to be done. Follow my socials and my second channel down below. All my socials, the RD Sofa second channel, the RD Sofa Plus. And thank you all who support me on Buy Me Coffee and Patreon. It's very much appreciated. I post this content earlier on Patreon before I post here. Obviously, you like other reactions as well. Subscribe to my channel if you're new and join the squad. Yeah, and until then, I'll see you again.